What's happening, YouTube? This time we're going to be doing 4-player fixed cards on the classic map. We got a beginner, an intermediate, and an expert in our lobby this time. So we have people who are either at the same rank as us, being a beginner, or higher up. So even if we don't end up winning this, like getting second place, for example, we're still going to gain rank from this match. So that's something that I would recommend, is that you play against people who are the same or higher level or rank than you are. Well, they're not the same level because look at them. Look at this player. He's doing a 3-on-3. But of course it works out for him. But you got all types of people, all type of different players in this match. Purple and blue are going to go full on for Australia, which is amazing because it will allow me to get an advantage over both of them whenever they actually decide to kill each other for Australia. No Australia, no win, right? So looks like Purple actually is placing troops in South America, so he has a backup strategy. I don't know why he's lying on that 3 over there, 4-on-3. But yeah, this was expected. Blue was the one to get the big attack and end up winning it for himself, winning Australia. Yellow will go for Europe. I already have Africa. And since I'm allied with yellow and purple, and blue was already having difficulties going for Australia, then I had a really high chance of holding Africa. So purple isn't completely out of the game, opposite to what I thought was going to happen, because he was able to go for South America instead. But he is quite weak after fighting with blue for Australia. I don't have a path to get a territory, so I skipped my turn. One good thing about fixed cards is that you don't really need to always get a card every single turn, because unlike in progressive where the card value increases and it's worth to take people out for their cards, it's not worth to take people out for their cards in fixed cards unless they are literally at like 10 or 15 troops and have a couple of cards, because it only goes to 12 troops is the maximum you can get for a set of 3 cards, because you can get 2 more for having one of the territories. So yeah, you don't really need to get a card every turn. So it's perfectly fine for me that I don't get cards. Purple is drastically expanding, and now he has both of the Americas. Let's see if the players will allow him to hold it. You can already tell that yellow is building up troops next to purple's border. So let's see how big the tensions will rise over time, or if they will have an alliance with each other. Wow, purple really wanted to get a card. He was desperate for a card. He even decided to break my alliance by trying to invade me into Africa just for that one card. But I'm not gonna attack him back into South America. I just want to see how the other players are gonna react to purple holding both of the Americas. I mean, it's perfectly fine that he's holding it because he's not getting more troops than all of us combined. So we're not at a danger of losing to him because he's only getting 11 troops per turn. The yellow player is getting 8, and I'm getting 6. So just 2 of us are getting more than him, and that's not taking into account the blue player, because the blue player also has a lot of territories. So he's getting 7 troops, right? Because he has 15 territories at least, plus Australia. So blue is doing better than I am, even though I have Africa and he has Australia. So at this point, purple completely stops getting cards because blue put his army next to him in Asia. So blue might actually, if he would like to go for Asia, but I highly doubt he will be able to hold it with yellow's big army next to him. So far, purple has been building up troops next to only me and the yellow player. So there seems to be an alliance with yellow right now. And yeah, yellow is not going to let blue hold Asia. He didn't even guard it, so I don't think he was expecting to hold it at that time. The only way we can get out of this stalemate situation right now is if one of the players attacks purple, and that's why I'm trying to encourage yellow to do that. I'm also trying to encourage blue to do that. If that happens, then we'll see a huge fight going down with both of the players, and that will end up favoring me. I might even be able to expand into South America, or if they destroy themselves too much, I could probably take out one of them, potentially take out one of them for their cards, and end up getting a dominating position. So far, the opportunity hasn't come yet, but there is still that chance, especially since purple keeps building up his army next to yellow. Eventually, this tension is going to become extremely high to the point where yellow might actually invade him. And that's exactly what happens right here. Boom, he's broken in through to North America. Purple is not going to be happy with this. So they are going to start fighting, and this is really good for me, especially. Blue is no longer getting as many troops as me because he's lost his the number of territories that he had before. And right now, yellow turns in a set and places all of his troops next to purple's border, and then he goes through me in order to invade purple into both of his continents. So this is perfect. Couldn't be perfecter. And he even moved his entire army next to him to that border. Let's see how purple will react to this. He tried to capture his continents, and now he's manual rolling yellow's army. Is he actually going to blitz it, though? The time is running out. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? No, he didn't do it. Blue actually ends up invading yellow into his continent. That's hilarious. Let's see if yellow would actually attack purple, because purple is doing all of these manual rolls, but he's not actually going for the big attack. Meanwhile, blue is continuously invading Europe. Oh, it's happening, guys. Boom. So that army goes down. Right now, I don't have more troops than all of the players combined, though, since I only have around 10 troops more than the blue player. And then yellow still has like 30 troops, and purple is pretty much dead now. I can take out purple for his 4 cards and then get a set. And then I actually will be able to... I won't be able to win right away, but I can go for holding both of the Americas. And that will give me an advantage over yellow and blue. If I'm able to hold it for at least 1 turn or 2 turns, then I will have more troops than both of them combined. And that's my strategy going into the end game, this 3-player end game. The blue player is making a mistake by blocking his army in Australia. So now I have the opportunity to win because now I have like 20 troops more than blue, and if I take out yellow for his 4 cards, I can trade in 2 sets, and then I'll have just as many or a little bit more troops than the blue player. Plus, I will be able to hold all of these continents. Africa, well, not Africa. I can hold both of the Americas, and I might even be able to hold Europe, depending on if the blue player is even able to break through. He didn't even go for Africa, so that shows how bad his situation is right now. I just demolished his big army, and I got a huge lead by holding all of these continents. So it's game over. I even blocked him into his continent, so he can't even get a card now. That's how you destroy someone who's in Australia and have their army blocked like that. So now he just quits the game because he knows it's over. And now it's just finishing it up. Finishing up the business. Alright, now I'm going to show you my rank. I'm going to be at beginner now, 2 wins in a row. It's not bad. Thanks for watching.